Yeah. World flipping fast, I could barely stand still. Truth on mute, but the lies pay the bill. AI talking, kids scrolling for a thrill. Hope in my chest, but the chill's too real. Gas high, ran through, skies turning gray. Everybody tweeting, but got nothing to say. I keep moving, can't live, stuck in fear. Cause the world gon' change, but I'm still right here. They selling peace and pixels. Truth in the stream, but offline is chaos. Not what it seemed, they training bots, not hearts for the dream. And young ones lost in a dopamine machine. Claim and scream loud, but the boardroom's quiet. Food costs triple, now they call it a diet. We post pain like a badge, trying to go viral. But healing takes time, not a trend or a spiral.
Do as soon as we lock in. And you sit there and have me go through all of this, and then y'all motherfuckers in this room talking about, okay, we just need to make sure the baby is ours. We need a DNA test because she had 3 other men in the same month, and we just want to make sure. So I personally am glad that I wasn't in the room for that, because it would break my heart to go through all of those emotions, build up all that anger towards somebody, and then they come in here and say, well, it's not your baby. Or not, forget that. Waiting on the test to come. All of that, having to go through that, your mama should never, ever have to go through that. Now, your daddy can sit there because he used to be in a Rolling Stone and dicking down everything on the block. But your mama should never have to sit there and go through all of them emotions. Is it my baby or not? Or looking at the ears or looking at the face. When Rila's baby comes out, I will hold that child in my womb. I will hold that child in my heart. I will hold that child and know, because she gave me a promise that there's no possibility of anyone else being the father of her child. I can go with that. But please don't ever take me and offer me to come into no delivery room, and then y'all got to tell me at the end of the delivery, after my heart done warmed up, did all these palpitations, and added this baby to the Lamb's Book of Life, okay, to the Karlissa's Book of Life, and then y'all over here talking about, well, we need to get a DNA first, and then we going to fully embrace the child. Like, come on, man, don't do that to your, nobody ever do that to your mama, okay, ever. And matter of fact, if you get pregnant and you slept with somebody up to 30 days prior to, don't even tell the motherfucker that it's his baby. Just wait until the baby gets here and do your pregnancy by yourself, just in case. Because nobody should have to go through those type of emotions, and then you sit there like you Queen Elizabeth with a clean bill of birth health, like your vagina ain't been around a couple of blocks and through the wilderness, and looking at us like we wrong, looking at us like it's our problem. Bitch, you shouldn't have got me pregnant. You knew I was a hoe. That's not fair. So to be sitting there while somebody while your face all twisted up, knowing that you was over there with Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, who cares who you like, it's a disrespect. It's such a disrespect to our whole entire family. I didn't even tell my father about this baby yet. I did not. I didn't tell my dad until somebody told him yesterday. My dad didn't even know Jonathan had no baby coming. Now, he know little Karlissa is coming because I'm Karlissa. But I did not tell my dad about this, and he just found out about it, and he's waiting to find out also. So now he's also waiting to find out if this baby should go into the Dickie's Book of Life. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad is about his grandkids the same way I am. You will find a picture of all my dad's grandkids, except for the one that told me she don't want me around her baby. My daddy got a picture with all of them, okay? Which means he has made an extra effort to be around all of them. So don't take this personal. Please don't take it personal, and make your decisions on, whether you let me ever see the child or not, because you put yourself in this situation. I didn't, okay? Now, if it was one other man and it was your friend or one of your homeboys that you've been with forever and ever, and it was between one of them two, we could see this. But these is 3 niggas that you fucked in a matter of October and November, and then my son got home and got you pregnant in November. You can't look at us crazy, how you sitting up in that hospital bed like something's wrong with us. That's not fair. It's not fair to anyone in his entire family either. When somebody thinks that they're having a life coming into the world, is so valuable to us. The way y'all feel like 6 abortions, yay, we love it here. We love to get rid of kids. We killed them. The way y'all get excited about abortions and killing kids, we feel that way about bringing life into our family, into our lineage, and into our legends. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want you to take it like I'm talking about you or I'm making you feel bad. Because everybody done had, somewhat of a whole season. Now, I don't know about 3 men in 2 months. I don't know about that part. But if you had like a guy that you messed around with and you just got pissed off and snuck off, and then you got, it happened. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then a tattoo on the door. And it's like, okay, don't be looking at us like we're a bad family for looking at you like that. You see what I'm saying? Your mom should be telling you, like, that's not their fault. Your mom should be telling you, you should be humble. You should be kind, because these people took your word for it, cherished you, supported you, and walked you through this whole pregnancy the best they could, not even knowing if it's their kid. No clue if it is. 3 people jumped out the woodworks and said they slept with you. Some of them showed proof. Some of them had text messages, and we still try to support you and love you. And in the minute we asked you for the same support and respect for our son, you got mad and threw a whole fit. How fair was that? Where is your dignity? All I asked you to do was not put my son with demons and warlocks. You know what I'm saying? And now if you're going to be, now the managers and the other people that do it, fuck them. They work for us. But the people that are in our tight... She was way too nervous. Trust me. She even wanted the lights off. I think the nose had her nervous because, like I said, when she showed me the sonogram by accident, because I was on the phone with her at the doctor's sonogram, and that nose popped up, and I was like, okay, we got big, cute noses, but, we got like this slope, pinch, cute little, you know what I'm saying? We got some big noses, but it got a cute little shape to it. And the baby's nose that on the sonogram was like this. So she didn't want me to show that. I respected her. But I did see all my babies got like this little pinch meat. My whole family got it from my mama. So that's kind of what I was looking for. And I did see that in the sonogram. I haven't got to see the full face of the baby. Nobody has sent me a picture. And I don't know, is the DNA in? Because maybe the DNA is in and I'm late. Or maybe it takes 24 hours. I don't know. I don't remember what the case was. When my people got their DNA test on me, they did it behind my back. I didn't know they was getting that shit. One day they was acting a little better, and I was like, Do Blue have dimples? Our whole family has dimples. When I ain't fat, you can see mine, but all the kids over here got dimples. Yes, Journey has dimples, Javon has dimples, Carter has dimples. All the kids got dimples. And them came from my mama, too. I don't understand quite why y'all was thinking that Journey was anybody else's child. Like, Journey has things on her body that I'm not getting ready to talk about where we know she's ours. Just like her mama just like her mom knows that's her baby because they share the same birthmark in the same exact spot. Journey has some things and features of our family that I'm not going to tell y'all about that we know too. Like, you know what I mean? Feet, toes, all kinds of stuff that we could tell that she our baby. So, I mean, and that's just like baby Chrisean. I was only able to hold him that one time. And the one time that I did hold him, when I saw him and I held him, I felt my spirit. I felt something. So I haven't felt that see this baby yet, but I hope that it gets to a place that Jonathan realizes that you got to treat everybody's kids fairly. Now, I understand that you're mad at Jaden, but you're not about to run around here. We know you got some figure-roll hoes, and then be running around here acting like, yeah, she fucked up, she fucked your dude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like y'all together or was together. And you found out and your feelings was hurt, but your feelings should not be hurt anymore. You don't need to make Jaden pay. She's not ever asked you for a dime since you've been home. She don't have no intentions on asking you for a dime, and she should be. And you can also set, some money up on Carter's dad has Cash App set on his phone, so he could just send it to Carter. They're 10 years old now. You can send him enough money for him and Journey for him to do what he needs to do and give him instructions on the Cash Apps. So you can contribute over there and help do what you need to do. The same way you felt when you was in jail, when nobody sent you nothing, your manager, none of your homeboys, none of your homegirls, nobody tried to reach out to you, talk to you to help you. Your kids are feeling like that, and they should not, because they haven't done anything wrong. And nor should they, and I know that they would probably not even care that they had more brothers and sisters at all, because I've talked to them, and they embrace whatever kids that you say is yours. But your kids should not the way you felt when you was in prison, because their mom messed up, okay? And when I got done with your dad and moved on and did my thing, yeah, he was hurt. He showed up to my birthday party with all my other friends there, and he was respectful and responsible, and he took you upstairs and let me have my party. So, and he still wanted to be together, and I was not trying to do that no more. So all I'm saying is you don't have to get into bed with Jaden. You don't have to. Your dad has agreed to help with whatever Mrs. Sappho will help with whatever you fuck with him, you fuck with your dad. If you don't fuck with me and Jaden, that's fine. But Javon should not be asking me, did my dad go back to jail? Because he thinks we hiding something from him like we did before. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage all of the subscribers, all of the followers to get over there and hold everything until he does the right thing. Okay? We want to see all of the kids. And the hiatus is up. You're a grown-ass man. Get your feelings and you get your mind right. You can't make Jaden pay. Okay? She's done paying. I'm pretty sure she's sneaking some shit, doing some shit when I got the kids anyway. You ain't hurting nobody but yourself, because it'd be different if you was laying up in the bed having a baby with Angela, a possible wife type of shit. But you laying up in the bed with some hoes from Figueroa Boulevard. And they said it, I didn't say it. They slept with 3 men and had 6 abortions, and you not making Jaden mad. So what you think you're doing right now is not being literally over there in tears laughing. And the only thing that's not funny is that the kids are suffering, but that's your portion that's suffering, not hers. And she's still telling your kids that you love them and that you working. She's not trying to do anything against your kids, which tells me everything I need to know about what you're doing. It's not working, so get over it. All right? So, is there anybody with any questions before? I think I touched pretty much on everything. Baby Chrisean looks like Blue, but the condition alters his looks a little bit. Yeah, that, and his mom also has very strong features. He looks a lot like his mom. I do see where y'all looking at the teeth, as far as the teeth resemblance. But Jonathan had very bad teeth. His father had very bad teeth. I just don't think I have no pictures of his very bad teeth. But he needed braces. He had to get some braces too. So, I mean, the baby could have just been. I also do notice that baby Chrisean's ears are larger, but like you said, it could be from his condition. But what I do know is that when I look in his eyes, he looks like my son. And until somebody shows me some paperwork that says that he's not, in my heart and in my prayers, he will be. Okay, and that's also based on some information that I gave y'all. I don't have no witch powers. I talk to Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ alone. And I beg him to talk to God for me, because I know. And so I tell him, when I was told to back off on her, because I was going in on Chrisean at that time. I did not want no kid with her. I didn't want no long-term attachments to her. But when the Holy Spirit came upon me and told me that she's having a boy, He's going to be born on 9/30. And I had that sharp pain in my stomach, real sharp pain. I prayed about it. I thought she was going to lose the baby because the pain was so heavy. Remember, I told y'all this while it was happening, before she had the baby, before he was born, before she knew what he was. I told everybody what it was. And that's because that's the right of a grandparent to know what's going on with those are extensions of us. These children, for some of us, they're extensions of us. And when you love deep and you love your family deep and you learn how to love from a great father, there's no father on earth better than my father. And my father went through some shit too. My father was homeless and sleeping in a park and still brought his stanky ass over there to make sure he told me goodnight. Okay? So I knew when my dad was down at 10 years old that I needed to take care of my dad. At 10 years old, my dad will tell you, I know y'all watch some of the episodes on Patreon of my dad telling who fed him at 10 years old when he was down and out and lost his family and couldn't get his mind right. I made sure he ate every day. I stole food from my mama. I took it over there to the homeless park where my daddy was sleeping at. I didn't care that it was dark. I didn't care that somebody could have molested me, kidnapped me, and none of that shit. I stole that food out of my mama's kitchen, and I stole some of her boyfriend's weed, and I took it over. I know my dad smoked that reefer, and I know he needed his reefer, and I know he needed some food to go with it, and I took it over there to that park. Okay, I'm going to make sure he repeat that on this next episode on Sunday, because he here for my birthday. So I say that to say Javon is 10 years old. And if you want that type of relationship with your kid, then that's what you need to do. Because Big Mama just flew her daddy and his woman out here for my birthday. Okay? And put them up in my bed. Okay? So that's the type of relationship you want to have with your kids. All right? So I'm going to read a few more of these, and then I'm going to get back to my daddy. Because R&B don't even know her. The fuck is giving clout. I mean, hey, if you want, she's here for clout. Nevaeh came for clout. So if she's surrounded by clout, that's on her. That's between her. That's a great grandma. I'm pretty sure, that'll work out for her. The baby's looking just like her, actually. Short, stubby. That looks like her grandbaby. Okay, and I'm not making no jokes about the baby. The baby is short and he is stubby, okay? And I don't say that in a bad way. I'm just saying he's built like R&B, okay? And that's fine. I the more the merrier. Everybody will tell you, I promise you, I've never turned away a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle, a great-grandmother, anybody that want to be in the presence and help take care of my grandkids, you're doing me a favor because I got 9. So if they take care of that one, I can help. That helps me to take care of the other ones. So I appreciate that. I'm not one of them. My blood is my blood. You can't give them no blood, and you can't take no blood. You can't give them what I can give them. Okay, so it ain't gonna never matter to me. When they go look up who the grandma is on the birth certificate, who the grandparents are, it's going to say what it need to say, okay? The blessings are going to come from me. There's no blessings coming from over there, okay? So y'all, that's one thing y'all got to know is when somebody's playing with you and playing with your kids and trying to play against the people that really, imagine Jaden had did that shit and then she went to jail and R&B and Whack over there ain't sending $1. You see where I'm going with this? Y'all ain't been to no births. They ain't go to John's daughter's birth. They ain't been to the hospital. They ain't even see the babies. They don't go to no birthday parties, but all of a sudden for this one, the numbers are up. The numbers are numbering. We want to be in on this. You see what I'm saying? We want to be in on this. I don't have to pull up to be in on this. I don't have to go nowhere to be in on this. I'm in on this by a God-given right. And when you have a God-given right, you don't give a fuck about people trying to come in and help your kids. I appreciate that. I appreciate if Wack can help Blue make some more money. I don't want to get in the way of that. I appreciate that. Because what I do know is you can't do it for your own kids. You know that. You can't do what you doing with my son with none of your motherfucking kids. Hello, somebody. And when you know, you know. Wack got like 2 or 3 kids, don't he? R&B got 2 or 3 kids. They can't do what they doing with my kid. Can they use any one of their seeds to do what they doing with my seed? That's how you know it's generational. These are generational blessings. And I'm okay with sharing them. I am so okay with sharing them. I don't have a problem with them at all. I love the fact that she's the godmother that don't believe in God. They believe in OSHA and witches. But that's whatever you put over your kid's life is when you get out of it, that's what you get out of it, okay? So, moving on. Y'all go tell her I appreciate that. I love the baby shower. I love everything she's doing. And I hope they make a whole lot of money off my kids. I do. I hope that everybody eats very well. Now this is how you look at it, and then I'm gonna be done with this. Because the only thing that hurts me is that they're using it. Something so valuable, you're using it. She had a whole kid sitting there. Nevaeh got a whole motherfucking baby sitting there. They ain't even offered to be his godmother either. You see how she's a stupid when it comes to like your kids? These are your children. They gonna be the godmom to one but not the other. And then how you gonna announce to be my baby's godmom when you ain't asked to be this nigga's godmom? He don't have no blessing on him. He don't have that on him. So you just want to go over here where there's one at. And you see how the mother don't even think about it? You want to be Jonathan's baby's godmother? Okay. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. I don't got nothing to do with that. I hope that they all prosper off of it. We're prospering over here. Jonathan's kids are prospering over here. Y'all better support Pinkface LLC and everything that she puts out, because all of her learning materials will be... Pinkface is just beyond years with her mind and her education. So anything that she put out for your kids to learn from, trust and believe they gonna learn something from it. And not just because of the material, but because the anointing and the favor that's over her life. Okay? So, why does Blue keep saying he's not his kid? I don't know what him and Chrisean have established that we don't know. I don't know what they know. And maybe God just wanted to be my baby. I don't know. Maybe God just wanted me to make sure that I just keep him in my prayers, and if they fall short, to help them. And that's all I tried to do. When Chrisean and John was in jail, them people that's trying to be the godparents didn't send that baby $1. Okay? Both parents in jail, and you don't try to reach out and do nothing. It coulda, woulda, shoulda. It could possibly be John had... I don't know what the case is. You know what I'm saying? You should be reaching out, trying to help all the kids. Pinkface is a full vibe. Yes, she is, and she will be. I know everything. My son tells me everything. When he was in that cell rotting by himself, he told me everything. I'm the one who told him business is business and personal is personal. You keep your business relationships. I am the one who told him to continue business relationships. You don't get emotional when it comes to business, and you don't look for business partners to be partners for you when you down. You don't trust people who come along for a chosen one if they don't fuck with your other kids. I've never allowed that. If Jonathan's mom or any one of the kids' moms brought something over for my kids, they already knew Karlissa. Oh, I got them something too. Now, it might not have been just as nice, but my kids got something in the package when they kid got something else. You don't come in and say, I want to be your baby godmama. Well, what about him? What's wrong with him? You don't want to be his godmama too? He's a beautiful boy. I would have never came in and be like, I'm this baby's godmom. When I came in, I told Superior, I'm going to be your grandma. How do you like that? That's what I told him. She don't even got common sense enough to look at what's good for him. I would never go now and be like, oh, she got my grandbaby. I had already told her other son, I'm going to be your grandma. You see what I'm saying? You got to know what to look for when you just allow people to be in the presence of your children. In order for me to get my son where he's at today, all my kids, where they at today, I had to, they're very special people. So whether they played this or played that or did this or did that, coaches would come out the woodwork and we want them over here. And they switched Callie's school 3 times in high school. Well, can you bring her over here? We're going to do this, this, and this. You have to have discernment. You have to have good intentions. My daughter signed a full ride scholarship with a torn ACL on crutches. Now, she didn't get to go where she was offered Pepperdine, USC with a torn ACL, but she still managed to get a full ride scholarship on a torn ACL. You have to be able to have good discernment. And I told her, pull back, go over here, do this, do that, because these people going to do this, do that. They're going to rehab you. They're going to do this, do that. Them people going to sit you on the bench. You have to have good discernment as a mother. So for Jonathan to have to be reaching out right now and passing out orders and my son ain't going to do this and my son ain't going to do that, like, and then you pick one of his people that's talking about my son to be your kid's godmom. That means your other son just about to be looking at people play with you in your face. That's what I didn't like. I appreciate the help, I do. But I don't like the scenario. I don't like people using my kids. Now, if we in business and you know what I'm saying, you gonna do this, do that, that's cool. We in business. But I don't go playing with no babies for no business. I don't play with the grandkids for business. You gonna fill in, you gonna help me. You ain't gonna just be out here getting clout off my baby. But that's what I mean. You can't do that with my kid. You already know you can't do that with mine. Not for free, you can't. You better run that bag. You don't get out here and be using my baby, because for a baby shower, I don't give a fuck how much the baby shower costs. You ain't finna get over here and tell the Lord and Jesus Christ and all the people in the earth that this my godparents. They said it's because they want her to be the sponsor of some diapers. And that's fine. That's a business relationship. But if you want me to sponsor some diapers, that don't mean like I'm the godparent because I'm sponsoring the diapers. When you be somebody's godmother, it's because you believe in me. You believe in the children. I wouldn't even want to be nobody's godparent that I didn't even know. She may run off with the kid and you done said you the godparent and not her and the kids down the road on the crack somewhere. It's just, I wouldn't even have taken that. I personally wouldn't even want it if it wasn't mine. I wouldn't even want no parts of this if it wasn't mine. But hey, I do appreciate the help because like I said, I have 9 grandkids now and 1 on the way and 2 stepkids. I need as much help as I can possibly get. So if somebody is stepping up to help, thank you. I need some more babysitters. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's willing to go with me to Disneyland. You know what I mean? If you the godmama, then okay, meet me at Disneyland with the kids. I need you to, when they go out of town for 2-3 days, and I don't need you trying to go with them. I need you at home helping me with these kids. Okay? I don't need you saying you the godmama and you out there on the stage having a good time and I'm at home with the kids. You need to be here too. I mean, they're all going to grab a hold of something because they know there's anointing on this family. Just like, you know, when the girl wanted to go out there, the other wife wanted to be Chrisean's manager. Now this wife want to be the baby's godmother. They know where the anointing is coming from, so they just want to have a piece of it because they got like 6 kids themselves and we've never seen them do shit. You feel me? Like I think she might even got grandkids. We ain't seen them do shit. So I don't know. That's how I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what the fuck you gonna do with yours.
She love me cause I'm real, not pretend. Feds on my tail, but I flex, never bend. Chasing these checks, bad chicks in a bed. Freak on my back, but I'm stacking to the end. I like girls, I like cash, I like living fast. Lip gloss popping with a duffel full of stash. On the run, middle finger to the badge. She ride or die, we don't crash, we dash. I'm that femme fatale with a pistol in a purse. A kiss like heaven, but I'll hit you where it hurts. Shorty love my vibe, says she never felt a thirst till she met a king with a vision and a burst. Leather seats hot, we riding down the coast. Feds trying to trace, but they really doing the most. Cryptos in the safe, wigs in the case, switching plates, switching states, never leave a trace. I don't play with dudes, that's a no from the start. Got a girl with a brain and a glow in the dark. We toast to the wind, champagne on the arc. She my little Bonnie and I'm running with the spark. Money talk slick, I be fluent in a hustle. Prada on my back, Gucci duffel for the muscle. Try to box me in, now I'm breaking every puzzle. Rainbow flag in the air.